Welcome back to TCSN. I'm Rainey with your national news. After 71 years of separation, 93-year-old Army veteran Norwood Thomas was recently reunited with his true love, Joyce Durant. The two just met outside of London in 1944, where Thomas was stationed. Thomas states that him and a buddy were on a bridge crossing when they spotted the two young ladies. He states they went out for a drink where they just clicked. I think I fell in love with the way that she smiled. I'd always look at her and think, my God, that's a sweet girl. Later on, Thomas was forced to leave to France for the Battle of Normandy. Thomas sent letters and gifts to Joyce. Thomas then asked Joyce to become his wife and move to America with him, but she turned him down. Thomas then remarried a woman for 56 years at age 75, and then she died from molybdenum. A few years later, after her death, Durant's son looked up Mr. Thomas on the internet and contacted him. She's been living in Australia. The two Skyped face-to-face for hours every Friday. Thomas states that he isn't sure he'd call his strong feelings for Durant love, but he wants to stay in touch and would love to meet face-to-face. And now on to John with Science and Tech News.
Thank you, Rainey. Doctors have said for years that unless cancer is in your family, you probably won't get cancer. That statement has been proven wrong. A 41-year-old man went to the doctor's office to tell the doctor that he had been having a fever, cough, and weight loss for the last month. When they did scans on the man, they saw that he had tumors on his lungs, along with other severe problems. Although the cells looked like cancer, doctors were confused because the small growths weren't human cancer cells. But when the DNA test came back, they found that the cause of cancer was actually dwarf tapeworms. The reason is the man had HIV, which weakened his immune system, letting the dwarf tapeworm stem cells pass through unnoticed. From there, the stem cells mutated and then turned into cancer. Doctors have said that this is rare, but they don't know how rare it is. Now on to Alex with some good news.
Thanks, John, for that interesting story. Imagine what it'd be like to be a homeless person who just earned $40,000. James Moss and his 2-year-old son, Z, recently left New York for a job and new residence in Colorado, but it didn't work out for them as both of those opportunities were lost. They had no food, shelter, or car, and his bus tickets back to New York had been stolen. So far, this sounds like it isn't going to end too well. But it just so happened that he ran into a UK television host shooting a show about random acts of kindness called #GoBeKind. He had an interview with the young father. Host Leon Logothetis was touched by Moss's attitude, and he paid a week's stay at a hotel for father and son, as well as giving him $1,000. A stranger in Kansas was so inspired by the interview that they started a campaign for the pair. In just a week, the campaign raised $39,000. The money helped Moss move out of a homeless shelter and even get a car to drive to his new job that he is now able to get. Thanks to all the help, Moss is now able to live a normal life and properly take care of his son. Thanks for watching TCSN this week. That's all.